All right, it's time to add some sour cream, Greek yogurt, and some spices. So, Maddie,
some spices, okay.
what you gonna add?
Teaspoon of garlic salt.
Okay.
Got a teaspoon here.
I'm kind of surprised I was telling Maddie during the commercial, I can't believe we're adding Greek yogurt. Can you add it to the side, please? Just not to get on the sour cream.
Yeah.
Greek yogurt and sour cream when they taste exactly the same to me. Just
Teaspoon there.
They really do.
We're gonna do some onion salt. Teaspoon of onion salt. All right, there we go.
Creaminess.
Do you have a preference of where I go?
Let me just mix this really fast and then go wherever you feel like.
Mix it. Mix it real good.
Okay. All right, go for it.
All right. Do an onion. Okay.
I just can't imagine this recipe with one potato.
3/4 teaspoon of kosher salt. So I'm just gonna go. I think I'll just kind of eyeball this.
Don't we add cheese to this one too?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Perfect.
Okay. And then a little bit of pepper. A half teaspoon of black pepper.
There we go.
And then it's basically we mix in all of our stuff. I gotta chop up the bacon and the chives. Okay.
Do we save cheese for the top or we add it to just this?
I don't think we add it to the top. We always can, but it says, yeah.
And how much basically?
3/4 cup.
I really don't care.
Yeah. You asked me, I really don't care.
I don't care, Maddie, because I'm gonna add all the cheese I want.
All the cheese I won't. Okay. Okay.
I turned the heat back on just a little bit to melt some of this cheese. Okay, now I'm gonna see if we've added. So, do we sprinkle the bacon and the chives on top?
No, within and then.
A little bit on top.
Yes.
Okay.
Should be right there. I have to save some bacon for the top, but bacon also goes in it.
Okay. Turn the heat back on just a little bit to get that nice and crunch it.
Goodness.
It's very hard and it's very hot.
Yes. Okay.
I love the pre-cooked bacon. It's a game changer.
We've used it quite a bit this week.
Yeah.
It's been a lifesaver. Stay back there.
What is it about bacon in the big game? I don't know.
Bacon in the big game. It's the alliteration. Okay.
Add it. Thank you.
Okay. A bit more.
Perfect.
Okay. And I'll save this for the topping. Okay, we got to get our chives done.
A little chivey chive.
Chive
And I
action.
think we're almost done.
Yeah.
It does, though, I'll be honest with you. This kind of reminds me of the cheese paste we made earlier this week.
Why?
Look how gloppy it is.
It's supposed to be a loaded baked potato.
Now, I do think this will taste better because potatoes. Come on.
Yeah. And then we can add more salt, pepper, whatever we need once we taste it and decide.
Got our chips.
Okay.
Chips. Now, do the chives go in or on top? I'm sorry? Both?
Recipe is right
Oh, there.
here. Chives over the top.
Thank you. Okay, so I can put it in this bowl?
Yes. We can go ahead and spread the wealth.
I thought you were going to say spread the cheese.
Well, let's fold the cheese.
Fold the cheese.
Okay. We got all sorts of food here.
Okay.
Also, Jeremy said during the thing, during the break, we're dipping potatoes in potatoes.
Basically.
Anything? Salt, pepper?
Nope, that's good.
Oh my goodness. This is a hot, hot dip.
I like hot dips a lot.
I'm feeling hot, hot dips.
Maddie has a song for everything today.
I do, I guess.
I really do. And what was the Madagascar one again?
I like to
There we
move
go.
it,
Thank
move
you.
it.
Thank you. I could not remember that one. I was like, I knew the song, but not the movie. Okay, how do you think it looks?
I think it looks beautiful.
Okay.
Spread it out. Are we gonna plate here to do the crumbles?
I was going to leave it here, but let's
Okay.
Wait, let me hold on. It didn't call for it, but I'm putting cheese on it.
Oh, love it.
It didn't call for
Love it or list it, and we're loving it.
I am gonna spread a little bit of cheese.
Cheese
There we
cheese
go.
on.
There we go.
Oh,
okay.
beautiful. Okay.
Little bakey bakey.
Wakey, wakey.
Look at that. Oh,
Oh gosh, sorry.
look at that. Gorgeous. Okay.
Okay.
Bakey and chives. And we're done.
And the chives. Oh, that little hint of green just really. Chive cam.
Cam. Look at that.
You've got the chives. I've got the chives. We got a chive cam.
Maddie, you will not stop singing today.
I just need my big break, everybody.
Discover her. Sign her to Taylor
Somebody.
Swift's label. Somebody.
Anybody.
Okay. Ta-da! For your big game party, There is our loaded baked potato dip. Now let's eat. I'm exhausted, man.
You did a lot of work with that potato, and it was being.
I'm exhausted.
It was being a
Get in there, you.
spudburn, but a spud burn. Never mind. Didn't work. Again, comedy's not my forte.
I'll tell you what.
But singing is.
With the salty chips, very salty.
Mmm. Oh my gosh, that tastes so good though.
I'll eat it by itself.
That's a side dish with your meats. Oh my goodness. Oh, here he goes.
I'm sorry, it's so good.
Here he goes.
Mmm.
Oh my gosh.
That is.
Give me that big piece of bacon.
I tell you, we put up.
Here we go.
I don't remember what seasoning put in, but it's almost too salty for me.
I
don't know
did
what the seasonings were. Yeah, no, you did it according to the recipe.
Too salty.
But just imagine. Had really a potato.
Had one potato, it would have been a mountain of salt and a mountain of sour cream.
Mmm.
Wow. I can't stop, and I won't stop.
That is really good.
Where's Miley Cyrus?
I do like the crunch.
It's a little greasy, but I also did touch bacon, so.
Oh, okay, we got one. There you go.
Sorry, just real quick. That is delectable.
I can set that down. Mmm. Do I think that would be a hit at your party? Yeah, I do.
Okay, so to maybe take out the saltiness factor of the chips,
Yeah.
what would you replace it with instead?
Oh, I wish we'd have kept those Triscuits from yesterday. Or a pita. Because these chips are really pretty salty.
I think they got devoured up in the break room.
And no judgment. Again, we share. I don't know. What else could you dip in this?
Would you, because I feel like a broccoli head would be too much.
I just got
Carrot would be, and celery, I don't know.
a toasted buttery crostini.
Oh, yeah.
That would be amazing.
That would be great.
Just thought of that this second. Okay.
Okay. We're gonna rate it?
We need to rate if I can stop eating.
I know. Okay. Oof. Okay, my palate, my palate. I'm going to give our loaded baked potato dip a good 8.8 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree with you. I do like it. I'm gonna keep eating it. Can't stop me. It's a little too salty for me. I'm gonna give it a 7.9 because again, if it's at the party, I'm eating it.
Right.
But I'd incorporate a little less of the seasonings. But I love it though. I mean, I'm gonna keep eating it.
Keep eating.
Keep eating. Can't stop me.
And again, we're gonna post this on Facebook. You could also make this as a side for dinner tonight if you've got, instant mashed potatoes.
I was just thinking with a piece of French bread, buttered bread too.
Ooh.
So good. Well, we hope you have a great time at your big game celebrations.
Keep breaking.
Hey,
yes.
guess what? Until next time.
We're dishing
it.
Today's Dishin' It is sponsored by Price Cutter. Local matters.